We last ended just before the Battle of Red Cliffs, and now we're going to get to see where there's actually a turning point in the Three Kingdoms period. There's going to be a lot of fights, and this is the part where pretty much everyone dies. But that gives birth to a new dynasty, and we'll see that towards the end. So, I hope you enjoy. Cao Cao musters his forces and makes his way south to finally destroy Liu Bei once and for all. However, with his new strategist at his side, Liu Bei manages to defeat Cao Cao twice, but is still forced to make a tactical retreat from the enemy. Liu Bei sends his strategist, Zhuge Liang, to meet with Sun Quan and forge an alliance to defeat the mighty Cao Cao. Sun Quan is completely on board with this plan and prepares his army for war with Cao Cao. Zhuge Liang remains in eastern Wu to help with prep, but the Wu strategist, Zhao Yu, feels he will one day be a threat and tries to kill him multiple times. Unfortunately for Zhao Yu, every attempt fails, and he's forced to cooperate with Zhuge Liang. With the combination of the two armies and the genius of the Sleeping Dragon, the Wu and Shu forces managed to thwart the onslaught of Cao Cao, at least temporarily. Liu Bei takes this chance to seize territories that Cao Cao has been pushed out of. Sun Quan is displeased with this, and tells Liu Bei to give back what is technically his. Liu Bei dismisses the messengers from Wu each time they arrive with a different excuse. Sun Quan doesn't give up, and sets in motion a plot to have Liu Bei come to eastern Wu in order to marry his sister, Lady Sun, and capture him there. Liu Bei does come to Wu, but him and his new bride escape back to their province safely. Zhao Yu dies from sheer frustration after Zhuge Liang repeatedly foils his plans. Liu Bei continues to conquer territory that would finally develop into the land of Shu Han. The kingdoms finally settle into their full roles, and the three leaders, Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Quan, begin to take the stage. Sun Quan, not wanting to give up the province of Jing, stages an attack that eventually leads to the death of Guan Yu, one of Liu Bei's sworn brothers. Around this same time, Cao Cao finally dies. But not like a warrior's death, he actually dies of a brain tumor. His son, Cao Pai, Cao Pai, forces the emperor to step down, finally bringing a complete end to the Han dynasty. Cao Wei is established, and in response, Liu Bei establishes Shu Han as a successor to the Han dynasty. Liu Bei leads an army on eastern Wu to avenge his fallen brother, but despite several victories, he is pushed out, and is only safe when the Wu forces encounter the Stone Sentinel Maze, a trap designed by Zhuge Liang. Liu Bei dies shortly after this defeat due to illness. In response to the death of Liu Bei, Cao Pai forms a coalition of 5 armies, including eastern Wu and the barbaric Nan Man from the south. However, the ever-intelligent Zhuge Liang counters every strategy, and all the armies retreat with little to no bloodshed. Zhuge Liang then reforms a peace treaty with Wu, and also pacifies the Nan Man tribes to the south, forming yet another alliance. Zhuge Liang leads this new army on several expeditions bent on restoring the Han dynasty. Unfortunately, in what seems to be a very popular trend, Zhuge Liang is suffering from a chronic illness and eventually dies in a stalemate battle with the Wei general, Sima Yi. Eventually, the Cao family weakens, and Sima Yi seizes control of Cao Wei and passes it on to his sons. Shu Han, now without any competent leaders, proves a minor annoyance to the might of Cao Wei and is eventually conquered. In the wake of this, the last true Cao Wei emperor is deposed, and under the Sima clan, the Jin dynasty is formed. There had been internal conflict among the nobles of Wu since the death of Sun Quan. The land is eventually seized by a descendant of Sun Quan, but he becomes a tyrant. The land falls into disarray and is swallowed by the powerful Jin dynasty. This finally marks the end of Wu, and the end of the chaos historically known as the Three Kingdoms period. And that's all she wrote, folks. That's the short version of Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You can always get a full version if you buy the book. I believe there's a popular one by Robert Moss, which is an English translation. And you can get more information on that online. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment box. Other than that, your homework is to analyze what we've talked about, look at the maps that were provided, there were just a few, and figure out exactly what kind of things you may find in those regions. This is Professor Jameson, and thank you for watching.